we interrupt this program. Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh!
What's going on YouTube, TikTok? This is Jarvis Jones from Jarvis Jones 3602. Make sure you like and subscribe. TikTok, Jarvis Jones HQLP. I'm here to come to talk to y'all about acting and whatnot, and how I got started, and the different ways of acting, and what you can do to improve yourself. And here we go. I mean, acting to me is like a form of expression. It gives me a chance to kind of do something different, be somebody else. Portray what I'm thinking is being portrayed on me. It all started with a teacher in the class or a bully or something. I'd always try to imitate that person, how they was affecting me in certain ways and whatnot. You would call that acting. I was just dramatizing what they was doing to me, and it kind of helped me feel good to be able to be creative and expressive in that way. Cause I would always act out, whoever was messing with me, and that would kind of make them step back. And that's when I realized, put this on the stage and be like a good actor. So acting really came from being bullied or just being messed with at a very young age, and I kind of turned that mishap into a blessing, and that's how I got started in the acting. Like I said, I started acting at a very young age, and I was doing different stage plays. One time I was an owl. One other play in 5th grade, I was playing Rudolph. In 4th grade, we did Charlotte's Web. I played one of the rats. I was Templeton. I was Templeton 1. In church, we did the Medea plays. I played a little role in that. When we was younger, we used to take trips to the Alvin Ailey Performing Arts Center and go see little different plays or whatnot. Going to see The Lion King when they used to have their dramas going on. So, like I said, acting really came on at a very young age. It wasn't something that I started doing as an adult. It's just something that I kind of, put on the back burner, and, it works. Like I said, it's very lucrative if you know what you're doing. It's very expressive. It's always work to be done when acting. There's always a way to perfect your craft. There's never, a time where you can stop. There's longevity in this. I can do this till I'm 100 years old. Play different roles, different characters. It's not a limited thing in life. In life, there are plenty of careers that are limited. You can only do so much to a certain extent, and acting is something that is not limited, because you got people that's 80 years old, 90 years old, that's still acting. You got babies that are coming out the womb fresh that are acting right now. And that's making money before you can know you even know what money is. So, like I said, acting is a very good business to get involved in. And it's really a good business to get involved in, especially if you can put yourself on and, keep the longevity going, making money, being able to help other folks, and not always depending on somebody to give you a job. So when I'm doing my skits or my sketches online and I'm putting different characters out there, that's just me doing a live audition, really. You never know who's watching these videos or whatnot and what can happen possibly. I do different things. I was a pirate in one video. I know I was a king, a knight, a ninja. I know I was a hunter, a bear. Just different things. Sometimes I'm myself, and that's a funny thing. But other than that, choosing characters or choosing different roles that I chose to put out there on YouTube or TikTok or whatever social media platform is just like a live audition. I'm just testing myself, just trying to hone my skills and see where do I fit in this world of acting and filming and producing and directing, because I do it all. I just don't act, I don't just film, I don't just produce, I do it all. That's why it takes so long to put some of these videos out, because I'm doing all the work. That's why it takes, a lot of dedication, because I do have a second job outside of this to fund this career. But other than that, it's a lot of work, because you got to do all the edits. You got to make sure the characters are lining up what they're saying. You got to make sure what you're putting out there is making sense. It's just a lot to do, but it's fun though, because I'm playing different roles, different characters. Each character has its own personality. Some characters are more funnier than others. Some characters are more evil than others. As you can see when I did with Jesus and the Devil promoting life insurance. Or you can see how I did the buff Spider-Man and the evil Dr. Rain.
I will cut your balls off.
A lot of sketches I put together are wordless, where it's just me doing actions or just moving to a song. It's not always about saying something. Sometimes a creative expression can be in the form of how you move, what you're doing in order to inform the audience or who you're entertaining at the time. I say if you're acting or whatever you're doing within the entertainment industry, always practice. Practice, practice, practice. You can never get enough practice. Look in the mirror, practice. Practice with your friends, your cousins, your family members. You can always find a form of practicing acting. Practice acting folks that piss you off. They get on your nerves, that make you feel bad. Act them out, act it out in front of them so they can know how they look when that bothering you or whatnot. That's how I got better at acting, by acting out how folks used to treat me as a youngin'. Then as I got older and started getting, in different plays or whatnot, I was able to play different characters and roles, and I was able to hone my skills. Even when folks talk to you, talk to yourself, and you're acting in, because you're just, you never know what you're talking about or what you're thinking aloud about, but you're always practicing acting. Especially when you get mad and somebody makes you mad and you go into your little voice talking, they said this, yada, yada, yada. You're mimicking them. Mimicking is a form of acting. Like I said, everybody in a way is almost like an actor, because, people have these different issues they got going on, especially when I see it and I see somebody trying to, mimic somebody else. That's a form of acting. And a lot of people's careers have gotten started off of situations they've been in their life, especially a good drama queen or whatnot. Find ourselves or whatnot, even twins, but, as far as who inspires me of acting, like I said, this is a variety of folks, because I like a variety of different things. Even in animation, when you got voiceovers, I like those kind of actors too. It's not always about physically being there, but sometimes your voice or whatnot. So, like I said, there's a lot of different actors and actresses, men and women, that inspire me to continue to move this generation of acting forward. You have to have a lot of patience, especially with acting, especially if that's all you do, because then like I said, you're waiting on somebody to put you in the film or cast you in a certain light. And there are different roles out there, and you gotta have patience when dealing with acting, because a lot of times you will be put in compromising situations, and you don't want to compromise your integrity. So I tell folks, and let people know, if I do a stage play or do like a movie or something, something big, I would never put nobody in an uncomfortable position to do something that they don't want to do. Most folks that are going to be with me or doing anything with me are going to be comfortable with what they're doing. There's going to be talks. There's going to be contracts. The right money involved. People are going to get paid on time. It's not going to be on no BS or nothing. Have nobody dressing up like no woman that don't want to dress like no woman. Have somebody playing a role that they don't want to play. I'm not going to have people doing things like that. Putting too much graphic stuff out there, because you gotta remember, when you're filming this stuff and putting it out there, it's out there for time. It ain't just 1 second or 2 months or 2 weeks. No, once you put this scene out there or put that person out there and that image, that's for life. That's until that person dies and goes away. And depending on what you did, you're gonna catch a lot of flack out here in the real life or reality, and people gonna approach you and be like, what was up with you playing that role of raping young girls or something? Or, you was the molester, and they might think that, you really like that for real. Or in a civil rights movie, when you see somebody being just like a downright racist, which is great professional acting. It's great professional acting, but for a lot of folks out here that see these movies or whatnot, and they approach you in public, you may get a different type of reaction depending on what you portrayed in certain movies. That's why I say, always keep your integrity. Don't just compromise for any roles, because like I said, once it's out there, it's out there. And once people see you in that light, they're gonna remember that you was that person, and that's what you're known for in the industry. What's going on YouTube, TikTok, all other social media platforms. Thank you for watching this video today. More to come. Like, comment, subscribe. Building a brand here, building a fan base. And I couldn't do it without your support. So thank you for watching my videos, liking, comment. All my new followers out there, all my old followers out there. Thank you. Like I said, you want to get in touch with me, just comment on the videos, inbox me. Really serious about doing this, we can collaborate, especially being in the city of Atlanta. Trying to just build a team so we can really move this thing forward and get the right resources or whatnot. Thank you, and have a good day.